years I've had a problem of self-destruction. I have had so many opportunities in life to go out, and I've shown you I've built companies from nothing, and we get them to a certain point where they're ready to take off, and I'll destroy it. Literally pull it apart, destroy it. Because I'm illiterate. I can read most things. Don't ask me to write anything, forget it. Mathematics, basic. But you know in yourself, you know the gut feeling. What's a good deal, what's a bad deal? What we learned from this woman through the DVDs was a good deal. We were 2 deals down before we came to a boot camp. You know, it's self-belief. It's getting involved in who you are. That's it, yeah. At 14 and a half, I was kicked out of school, thought I knew it all, I couldn't even spell my name. Yeah.
The biggest thing for me signing up mum and dad was they were in a dead-end job in Victoria, just pretty much left that, no actual home of their own, no just over 50. And for me, I've seen them build businesses and do all kinds of great things around the world, and here they are just pretty much dead in a job, you know. And so for me it was a real kick up the arse for them to get them back to how they used to be, being back to an entrepreneur that they were. So yeah,
because it's the first job that we'd had for quite a few years. We've always done our own thing, you know.
Never made any money. Survived.
Well, sometimes we've made it, but
we've made it, yeah, but it's been more survival.
Yeah.
It's been survival money, that's all it's been.
Yeah, in and out.
But I don't knock it. We've had a lot of fun doing that. Yeah. But it's never been real passive income or anything. It's just been survival. Yeah.
And that's a big thing, the passive income. I mean, we sat in a job and everyone else would go, you left that job, you know, it was like the prize job, you know. But as DJ said, we just lost our vision because we were just puppets to somebody else. Yeah, and it's funny because when I wrote the CV for that job, I put that we will not be slave to no man. And so at the end of the day, we did end up being slave to that man, you know. And so it just was against our principles. So I'd rather give everything away.
If I don't have a list, right? I'm all over the place. Seriously. Shona, if we don't sit down the night before, and I'm going, even though I know in my head, I know what's going to be done to the property to get that particular stage done and finished. I know that hands down. But the fact of having the list, it just says that Des knows at the end of the day, this is what's got to get done. If I don't have a list, I'm like a piece of paper. I'm just...
And he just loves the tick.
Oh, the pride in the tick when he does it.
Tick all that scratch.
See, that's the benefit of no education. You see, I get a tick every day when I complete a list.
Another important thing is to actually sit down and do the numbers now and again. You know, like, what? Because you can get so involved in the hard doing of it all, you actually forget about what you're achieving from it. Yeah, and so it's, especially for Des, when he's just go, and sometimes it's like, I might as well just go and get a full-time job. And that just freaks me out.
Because you do,
my
seriously.
20 hours a week is a pain.
Yeah, you look at, here you go, here's the typical look over the fence at the neighbour story, right? You look over the fence at the neighbour, and he's the grader driver, and he's doing 95 to 110,000 a year. And I watch this guy, and he goes to work, and he comes home. I go and do what we've got to do for us, and I come home. And I get home at 5 o'clock. He gets home at 5 o'clock. He sits down and has a beer and gaga at the TV. Shona and I sit, man, we're still working until sometimes 10, 11 o'clock at night. You know, and you think, stop it.
Why are we doing this?
Why am I doing this? I could just go to the mines and drive a dump truck for $3 grand a week. Yeah.
But then we realised you were doing it because we're doing it now, but we don't have to do it probably the next couple of years. They've got to keep doing that.
Every 10 years time, that guy's still driving great.
Their life looks so bloody easy, eh? It's like,
We always really about the education. We really promote the education. You know, that was, you know, we've had a couple of properties, you know, just a property and rented it out, you know. but we knew nothing. And then we'd subdivide. Now we had a farm. We subdivided, and went and spent all the money. So if we had the education then to what we know now, we would have been in a totally different situation, you know? And so yes, the education to us is big, and that's what we promote to people. And we've had many people leave us and say, I'm going to sign up right now, you know? And so yeah, the education is a big thing for us.
It really is, it's about not giving the fish but giving the fishing rod.
Yeah.
And it is. And that's what's so neat about this, is that this is teaching you the how. It's not telling you how. And it's two very big different things. And that's the brilliant part about it. Yeah. We've looked at other programs. In fact, we've got a good friend of ours who got involved in the program. And like he said, after sitting down with us, he said he did the wrong thing. Because he just got told, you need to buy this, this and this. Here's the houses, you just go pay for it.
Yeah.
So he didn't know how, what, or when. And this is what this has done, which is great.
No.
Something we've always liked about her is just her
Yes.
yes, the word response to everything, because she's similar to us, grew up on the farm. It's great.
After being involved in different things, I mean, like everyone our age, we've been involved in the Amway system, right? Hey, I haven't seen a suit and tie here, and there's someone truly wants to wear one. I haven't seen any peer pressure, I haven't seen any ego, I haven't seen any,
you need to buy this now.
nothing. And that's what's so great. This is down to earth, low key, and it's a fact of either you buy it or you don't buy it. Your choice.
But she knows her stuff.
Yeah.
She's very approachable. You feel like you're in a big family, you know. We haven't got one word bad to say about it, you know. We had one lady that came up to us in one of these seminars, and she was her husband looking at, so it was a one-dayer. And so we spoke to her, and so there's been one that said, we're going to go and sign up, you know. And so then it became, she looked out for us, you know, so each time we came. Anyway, so she was scared to do the first deal, so we helped her look for where to look, and then she'd find them and she'd bring us up, so we sort of helped her out that way. And then she got the builder in to do the renovation because they never swung a hammer in their life, and he ripped her off big time. And so she rings us up, and she was just like, we said, we're in Perth at the moment, we'll come for a look up. And it was like 3 hours drive up north. Yeah, so we went up and had a look at the house, and it just broke our heart that, it was her first investment. And so we travelled 12 hours, 14 hours, one weekend to go and fix her house up for her, you know. And so hence now she came into and helped with it and all that, And so now she's on to her second one, you know, because we would just hate someone to lose faith in that.
Yeah, because someone else's bad deal.
Yeah.
It's not right.
So
especially when she put so much work in to begin with, and then one thing go wrong.
So that really makes us feel good, you know, that she's moving on now, and there's been a real relationship formed there, you know, friendship.
That's where you were at a little while ago. In 18 months, that's passive income 156, from 110,000 in 18 months to 1.17 million in equity. Is that all right? That's real good. Give a round of applause.
It's exciting now. Now you know some rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.